Hey guys, and welcome to another CarStats technical comparison. Today we have two electric machines, the Tata Curvv EV and the Mahindra BE6. Both are electric coupe SUVs, both have their own take on futuristic design, and both of them are also vying for your attention with a long list of features. So share this video with someone considering buying one of these two cars, because as usual I'm going to be comparing them on a whole host of parameters to give y'all a definitive car stats on road score. And like always, I'll be telling y'all which one of these two cars I'd put my money on. So let's take a detailed, meticulous look at what both of these cars bring to the table. Starting with the exteriors, the Tata Curvv features all LED lighting including LED projector headlights, sequential LED DRLs with welcome and goodbye animations, connected LED tail lamps and LED fog lamps with cornering function. The Mahindra BE6 also features all LED lighting including C-shaped LED DRLs and taillights as well as LED projector headlamps and fog lamps. They both get rear spoilers and a shark fin antenna, but the shark fin antenna on the Tata Curvv EV also acts as a GPS antenna, albeit on some of the top models only. However, the BE6 wears larger wheels ranging from 18 to 19 inches, whereas the Curvv's wheel size ranges from 17 to 18 inches. And yes, to make the ride smoother despite the larger wheels, the BE6 gets a semi-active suspension system. Now here are the dimensions of the two cars, and you can see that the BE6 is a considerably larger car. However, the Curvv is still the taller car. And surprisingly, the Curvv design looks mellow when compared to the BE6. In the previous comparison, where I had compared the Windsor EV to the Tata Curvv EV, the Curvv EV was the more aggressively designed product. But in this comparison, the BE6 is the more aggressive, spaceship and sci-fi looking object, and also has better proportions than the Curvv EV. Apart from looking too much like a toy sometimes, it is a good looker and is also the bigger car with the better road presence, and that is the BE6. Again, the Curvv EV is the more conventional player here, offering three different color schemes, and these schemes depend on the variant you go for. It gets the more minimalist dashboard with a floating infotainment screen. The BE6 though, it's like sitting in a cockpit. There's this section that separates the driver's space from the passenger seat and sort of creates a driver focused environment. The infotainment screen and instrument cluster are combined together in a housing to make it look like one large screen. And the coolest part, well, apart from the LED lights on the moonroof, is that the rear passengers can get their own screens as optional add-ons. And talking about moonroofs, yes, it is not a sunroof and doesn't open up, whereas the Curvv gets a dual pane panoramic sunroof. The interior space also looks roomier on the BE6, and the ride quality is going to be better too, thanks to the semi-active suspension setup. And to top it all off, you can get the BE6 with a 16 speaker surround sound system, whereas the Curvv manages only 9. So yes, the Mahindra BE6 is definitely going to be the more exciting and roomier place to be in. Let's now get into the subject of practicality, and the Curvv gets the bigger boot space, but the smaller frunk. And this is one of the two things it does better than the BE6, because the BE6 does everything else better. It not only gets a larger frunk but also a ground clearance of 207 mm and a smaller turning radius of 5 meters despite being the larger car. But, and sadly, the BE6 gets a donut styled space saver tire that is limited to a speed of 80 kilometers per hour, whereas the Curvv EV gets a 16-inch rim as its spare wheel, though it is a steel rim. Well, what can I say? Mahindra has gone overboard. I mean, Tata is known to build feature-rich cars, but with the BE6, that takes things one step further. It may not get a sunroof, but it gets an LED illuminated moonroof. It gets larger touchscreens and digital instrument clusters from the base variant, and also has optional rear seat displays. It gets a powerful computer, and heck, even the ADAS system is level 2 plus compared to level 2 on the Curvv EV. Anyway, here is a non-exhaustive list comparing the feature set of the Curvv EV and the BE6. When it comes to safety though, these two cars are neck to neck, with both of them scoring 5 stars in the BNCAP ratings. The Curvv gets 6 airbags as standard, but on the BE6, the number goes to 7 on some of the trims. Both cars also get ABS, EBD and ESP as standard, and they better do at that price point. But when it comes to hill descent control, the Curvv gets it on some trims, and on the BE6 it is standard across all variants. Both cars get ADAS, but again the BE6 does a better job by offering level 2 plus ADAS with cameras, more radars and a party trick called autonomous parking. Yes, the BE6 can do that, and that is plenty to have. So yes, the BE6 is not only the more practical car, but is also the safer car. Right, the color options on the BE6 are Everest White, Stealth Black, Desert Mist, Deep Forest, Tango Red and Firestorm Orange. You can also get it in 2 matte finished colors, and these are Desert Mist Satin and Everest White Satin. With the Curvv EV though, things get a bit more complex. The Creative variant gets 3 color options, the Accomplished variant gets 4 and the Empowered variant gets 5. But the good thing is that all color schemes in the Tata Curvv EV get a black roof, so it is dual tone by default. Here you can see how the BE6 offers immense value for money. Even the smaller pack variant has a larger pack than the Curvv EV's top variant, and the prices overlap too. And with that you get double the max charging speed, a lot more power like 70 bhp more, and a lot more range too. Mahindra offers a lifetime warranty on the battery pack for the first owner of the car, and I think it is an extremely good deal. So yes, I suppose Mahindra is the only other brand out there that can show Tata what value for money is, and boy is it going to give the Tata Curvv EV a run for its money. See, though Mahindra was late to the game, it bought 2 extremely juicy and intense EVs, the BE6 and the XEV9. And yes, when it comes to this technical comparison, the BE6 is simply the technically superior car, and by a long shot. When Mahindra was trying to sell their XUV 400s to Indian EV enthusiasts, they seemed like the laggards in the game, and well, look how the tables have turned. The BE6 is a beautiful machine, it's fun, looks mad and is extremely powerful too. I mean, they're both Indian cars at the end of the day, so expect the same levels of quality and service. And so I'd put my money on the BE6, and I think you should too. And if you disagree, let's fight about it in the comment section below. I hope you all enjoyed this technical comparison. Please subscribe to CarStats, it's going to take me a very long way, and I'll see you all next week.